Lovely to see you, dearies. So what's the verdict? Did our special welcome ceremony meet the mark?
It was very... you, that's for sure. Paimon can't believe the Knights of Favonius let you go that far. Where'd you move the real statue of the Seven anyway?
Oh, gracious me. You still haven't figured it out. If I had actually done something to that statue, I would have been locked up in the teensy room next door by now. Certainly not much.
So, what's going on here?
Ah, now you're asking the right question.
The answer lies over here.
Nicole? You're here too?
That's right. Our two lovely mages are here on vacation. In fact, everything you just experienced was their hand. But I'll leave the explanations to Miss Nicole. I trust you're well acquainted with her skill at...
Yep. We experienced that first...
This bubble is a new kind of magic Alice and I invented. Inside it is a small world created using a person's... When you were busy reading that invitation to Mondstadt, Alice took the opportunity to place you within it.
Oh! We didn't even notice!
I wouldn't be much of a dodo king if I couldn't pull off a simple...
All that to say, the things you saw weren't real. They only exist. Except for Venti and Dvalin, of course. I invited Venti, and he brought the dragon along.
It's not every day you get to relive the beginning of your journey. It feels like... Listen, you might not remember the name or melody, and I'm assuming your trip down memory lane was similarly nostalgic.
So does Jean know about this or not? Paimon's...
Oh, no. Jean wrote that herself, I assure you. I wouldn't...
So you do draw the line somewhere.
Ooh. Not with my daughter in her clutches. If you ever become a mother, you'll
Oh, come on! It's not like she's being held hostage.
The point is, this magical bubble was created at the request of the... With the expedition in Nodcry coming to an end, the Knights will be home before...
Varka thinks it's better to give people time to reunite with their families. So he told Jean to hold off on a huge welcome reception for now. Of course, Jean has her own thoughts on the matter. You can get the details from her soon.
As things stand, we're keeping the reception small, but there will be some activities. This magic bubble is one of them. The returning Knights can use it to catch up on all the major events that have occurred.
Simply put, it's a reenactment of your adventure.
Indeed. The ultimate goal is for everyone to...
So, what about the parts that took a few...
Oh, those were there because the bubble world is still being transcribed and debugged. Memories are easy to extract, and the resulting information density is fine. If memories are the only thing used to recreate a world, it's hard to ensure a lack of deviation. For example, these memories belong to Venti. But even for someone like him, whose memories are quite reliable, there is bound to be some not to mention, on their own, memories lack an interactive component. So I added some self-deductive capabilities to this magic, which exacerbate...
Yeah.
For instance, say we're recording memories and Lisa happens to fly into a fury over some overdue library books at the same time. A powerful thunderstorm might unfold in the bubble world out of nowhere. Luckily, there's a simple solution. We just have to send someone to scout things out first. Then we can...
Exactly. Plus, once... and before it's all said and done, we'll be sure to cover up your identity
Much appreciated. Otherwise, buying around at the Angels share is gonna be much more of a hassle.
Like you're the one who does the
It's settled then. We'll allow you to be the first to relive these precious memories, and in return, you'll be our eyes on the inside.
Yeah, but it's...
Oh, no,
What?
As the creator of this world,
I doubt...
Oh, well. Paimon...
In that case, we'll be counting on you to continue testing our work tomorrow.
it's still early. Why not check out the other events at the testing grounds in the meantime? Jean should be there too.
Yeah, we'll go say hi.
I think nothing of it. Now that...
Yes, good work. We'll go with this setup.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
Honorary Knight, Paimon, welcome back. Did you have a good time in Alice's magic bubble?
Yeah, it was so cool! Paimon's looking forward.
I'll be sure not to spoil it then. I imagine you might be interested, and I loved the idea when Alice brought it up, but I knew it would take a great deal of reenactors. Not to mention, luckily Venti, or rather, Lord Barbados, agreed to help. After that, countless volunteers jumped at the chance to reenact your stories, Honorary Knight. It took me 2 days just to... A lot of people have gotten involved, and that includes quite a...
Are you one of them?
Yes, according to Alice, I'm one of the leading ladies.
Yeah!
Well, such are the duties for those of us who have been holding down the fort, so to speak. The return of the expedition team... The Grand Master contacted me and said, I'm sure the team will be exhausted upon returning and making a big fuss.
Paimon's sensing a butt in there.
Yes, well, those of us here in Mondstadt have been resuming normal life after such a... Not to mention, it's a chance for the people to show... Yes, absolutely. And...
So, besides the whole...
Here, I'll... First, this is an arena we've set up to showcase Favonius blade work. The Cavalry Company is in charge of this one. I'm sure there will be some
Ooh! That means we'll get to see Kaya on...
That's right. Compared to me, he's much better at keeping things interesting, even when the subject matter is quite...
Here is modest as ever.
Over here, we're running a wind glider speed shooting event. It's not hard to guess who's in charge of this one, I'm sure. Yes, her gliding skills are top-notch, and she's quite creative when it comes to event design. Be sure to check it out when the... There's also a booth that will serve as a reception area, where people can relax and chat with each other. A few simple games will be... Hertha is in charge of the drink stall, but we're still...
Well, the more alcohol options, the better, I think. The expedition team likes the strong stuff.
Fair point. Huh?
What's with that fake?
Grandmaster, you're back? Apologies, we're not quite done with the preparations, but I assure you, it's limited to what you see here. We're
Hey. Relax, Jean, relax. No need to get all formal with me. I split from the group to make it back first. Pretend I'm not. Besides, I knew you'd want to surprise us, no matter what I said.
Oh.
If I didn't tell you to put on the brakes, I knew you'd go full throttle and start planning the next Ludi Harpastum or Windbloom. You put so much pressure on yourself.
Oh, wow.
Well, looking out for... As for the event, food, drink, and fun in spades without too much pomp and circumstance. Yeah, just like a Mondstadt festival should be.
That's far...
I mean it, you know? Just now that I'm finally back in my old stomping grounds, let me treat you to a meal. I'll even introduce you to the Good Hunter's secret menu.
Ooh, nice.
What's wrong?
Actually, Grandmaster, there's a few things I'd love for you to look over. Since you seem to have some, perhaps we could go back to headquarters first.
Hang on. You know this is just a pit stop, right? There's not going to be time for me to take over the whole shebang.
Of course. Still, you are the Grandmaster.
Oh, you have no idea what this means. I'll be trapped in the office until tomorrow morning.
It's not that dramatic. If we make haste, we'll finish before dawn.
As much as Paimon wants to check out that secret menu, you should at least do some work now that you're back.
All right. Guess I'll see you tomorrow.
You finished sorting already? That went much faster than I... Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. Ah, so you noticed too. Not to mention, this is the largest... Unless...
Actually, we just ran it.
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if... Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library. Better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again for all...
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain.
Whoa, this place is packed already.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kenichi, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up his sleeve, by the way.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be... Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory, those who grew alongside sun and wind, those who forged our own destiny. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What is it?
Usually, once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames.
What's going on? This has never happened.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared. Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even... Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No! She's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of... However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest to prevent further casualties. I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, but doubt is a means by which we seek the truth. Not a weapon we... If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns?
No, of course...
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all...
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends sooner, you should... So, what do you...
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's...
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat. Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony.
Did she just...
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know it.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and there's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down until we find and address the cause of the unrest.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night King...
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. Of doing her part to... She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Arc... Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection.
She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if but please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean?
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of this—
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the less— Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the cost, the raw truth can be cruel, but we need to understand it if we want to approach this
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you, and unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case.
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is
You're saying it doesn't matter?
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring—
And that is the crux of the problem. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And once doubt has crept in, their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. We need to suspend the pilgrim. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the Sacred Flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I understand your anger, Mualani. But I hope—
Wow. Paimon thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time—
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself—
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to feel—
I've considered that, but the two events have without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease.
So, essentially, the Abyss has taken Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. Your sense of self will be devoured until— Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently—
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search—
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her.
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now.
Traveler?
Understood. Then I'll support you in the Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can if we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to Then comes the hard part.
But isn't the Night Kingdom—
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is, however, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss—
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared? Well—
Seat Lali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Y. It was originally used as a ceremony—
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only— Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's
why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know...
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who perhaps even more than you can imagine. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some music.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed... But don't worry.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire, but that's not at all why you...
You're right. Even now, the production of the gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted as things stand. The pilgrimage, the Abyss, has brought catastrophe to
We can't let the...
No. If the public... But if I said nothing at all,
Another simple choice.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last.
You mean?
Yes. Come. The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice...
But that can only last so long. I think we should...
Don't let desperation cloud your... Those chosen by the Wyab, all we can do is...
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice...
If not me, then who? No other... I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Yeah.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened?
Yeah. And
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals, but I'm sure the captain has his own
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus.
No. We're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time. Besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the...
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within... Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who...
Of course. I'll head out.
Yes. Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its art. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that.
is everything okay, Ark?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something—
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be—
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a—
Once we find Kachina's ancient name.
Okay, let's just—
Yeah, water jet! Wipe out!
What can you tell us about the Scions of the Canopy?
The tribe's people are very adventurous.
Oh, kinda like us then!
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The Scions of the Canopy are a bunch of thrill seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour, or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them. Sound like something you'd be interested in?
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures. Paimon's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
That's Waina, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Waina. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to—
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you—
My friend Kachina is—
Rescue her? From the Night King?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never— The nature of battle is unpredictable.
I appreciate what you're trying to say.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Waina? Life isn't complete without taking risks.
If you're that determined.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But—
Oh, Chaska's a peacemaker. So she's
Her younger sister, Quichi's.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes. I'll enter, but let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night King, in that sense, the stone—
We couldn't do that ourselves.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength—
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed—
Vichama?
He's one of Auntie Atea's. Where can we find—
Ever since Malco passed.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Someone admiring the scene. Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying you can bring some— No, if you really think about it, anything's possible.
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. After I help you find—
Your friend?
Yes.
That's not a problem.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone? I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the night. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a—
Wow, you got all that just from—
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Sitlal. I'll go find an—
We'll go right away. What do you—
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure—
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of—
Oh, I see.
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, normally you can only—
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're...
I appreciate... Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything...
What an odd guy. He seemed so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more... Hang on,
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes?
As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your...
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total.
Deal.
Wait.
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, rope... All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to...
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes.
Perfect. Is that the only...
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look.
Thank you so much. We'll wait.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way. Kachina always cares.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, here you go. How's he doing?
Do you know what happened? But
I heard about it at Malco's 5 years ago, but on the eve of...
then what happened?
The team agreed. Vichama didn't... It's just... Vichama went into a deep depression. Oh, you're not wrong. I've tried the abyss has... Anyway, that's the gist.
Whoosh! No one can catch me!
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the As agreed, I'll help you. Go ahead. After Malco fell, if I had been there, I would have been... I've always...
But that happened. The Pyro Archon said all life within the...
There might not be much hope. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the concept... Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer. Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone! No escape!
Cool it! Dodge this!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're toast! Now I'm really in a pickle!
Cool it! Don't get frostbite! What's the... Water jet! Bombs away! Yeah! Go! Don't push your luck. Go!
Let it rain!
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close. Take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malko. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting...
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
This power...
Hanging in there?
Malko. No! Why can't I find...
We can't wait any longer! Pull him away from the stone...
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an
In that case, we have no choice. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to... You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but...
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof.
Okay.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one... Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, and now... It's too late to...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard an...
Huh? What?
Huh? This is...
Hey, Malko. Got any...
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words.
Dude, I never thought I'd actually die on this mission.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything. Maybe you're right. Vichama, don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing it, but...
A deeper pain.
Malko was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end.
Vichama!
I'm fine. When you asked for my help, but once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our... If I could do it that way, there are critical junctures in... That's something...
Thank you, Vichama. I promised I would find her.
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body. Thanks to him, though. You... Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so... and...
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that?
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Waina. I can...
Honestly, it's just one thing. They're back.
Koichi?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exact... My apologies, everyone.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi. Chaska's young... It's not really my story to tell. She was afflicted. That strength of...
For some reason?
Well...
I remember those. Eventually, she found a way. It sounds like she's still...
That's...
Oh...
Oh, I get it.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young. Still, I can
All right, it's just the
I don't have anything.
That attitude is exactly the problem.
Well,
again with the we agreed, but
what do you mean, sneak into?
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you?
You feel like he went back on his word.
Oh.
This is important.
You don't know that?
All right, whatever.
Oh, you...
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm just...
Then...
But the person you become when you lose control,
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their...
I've also told you that...
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat.
Koichi!
So, you're really going...
Then support me.
So, that's...
You two.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood.
Really?
You know, I said that very It's not my place to get...
Thank you.
Anytime. According to Kinid.
If only Tone get...
The spirit speaker stone...
Huh? I see. Still, stay safe out there in the night.